Hello and welcome to livealittlehigher.com. Today we continue learning Pirkei Avot. We're almost finishing the book of the Ethics of the Fathers. We're in chapter 6, Mishna 8, where it says, Rabbi Shimon ben Yehuda says in the name of Rabbi Shimon ben Yochai, beauty, strength, wealth, honor, wisdom, old age, hoary age, and children. These grace the righteous and grace the world, as it said. Ripe old age is a crown of splendor. It can be found in the path of the righteousness, and it says, the crown of the aged is grandchildren, and the splendor of children is their fathers. And it says, the splendor of young men is their strength, and the glory of old men is hoary age. And it says, the moon will grow pale and the sun be shamed, when God, Master of Legions, will have reigned on Mount Zion and in Jerusalem. And honor shall be before his elders. Rabbi Shimon ben Menasaiah said, these 7 qualities that the sages attributed to the righteous were all realized in Rabbi and his sons. So, in the book of Visions of Our Fathers of Rabbi Twersky, he explains this Mishna more accurate, and he says that this Mishna attributes grace to Tzaddikim and grace the world, that the righteous of the world, the people who are righteous in this world, really grace the world. It's like they decorate the world. This what makes the world a nicer place. And the Mishna wishes to tell us that these attributes are beneficial not only to them, but to the whole world, and they only belong to the righteous, and the same attributes in the wrong hands can be counterproductive. They can be very harmful to the world. So we learn that the rod that Moses had, that turned into a serpent that Hashem made for him, he used it for the good. He brought the plagues with it. He split the sea with it. He hit the rock to bring water with it. He cured people with it. But the same rod, if it would end in the wrong hands, it could have disastrous effects. It could have become like a poisonous snake and kill all the people that are around them. So this represents, in our day, science, technology, TVs, iPhones, iPads, computers. All these things are a double-edged sword. When they're in the right hands, the incredible things can happen. Like last week, we experienced the miracle of the vaccine, of the COVID vaccine. God willing, we'll have light at the end of the tunnel, and people will start not getting sick. And this is the beginning of a good time. But if this technology would be in the wrong hands, it could be a disaster to the world. The same is with a computer. A person can get into the computer and use it for incredible things, like these Zoom calls right now have been very beneficial to many people in their jobs, children that haven't been able to go back to school. Like, imagine, if not, these kids wouldn't have been in school for a year. They would have lost a year. So in the right hands, it can be incredible. But if it ends up in the wrong hands, it can be as bad. It could be the opposite of the incredible to the other side. So this we see that the TV with the programs, a person can see a good documentary, something insightful, something that they learn from it, or they can look at trash and see violence and not righteous things. And all these things mold people, because whatever goes through the eyes or the ears or the nose or the mouth makes what you think. So these grace the righteous and they grace the world are the attributes in the Mishnah, are indeed advantages to the world, but only when they are in the possession of spiritual people. So what it means here is that everything that we have in the world is very good if people use it for the good things. But if people use it for not good things, then they can bring disastrous consequences to everybody around us. So I wish you a blessed week, and remember, live a little higher. Thank you.